Our story begins at a snowy Canadian airport where we meet Elliot and his daughter Ridley. At first glance, they look like a typical father-daughter duo heading to another city, as Elliot has a massive business deal to close. But Ridley, she's a bit withdrawn, a lonely soul. Her face is marked with some acne and blemishes, something we might dismiss as minor, but for a teenager, it feels like the end of the world. She's constantly self-conscious, hiding her face, avoiding eye contact with everyone. The flight lands and they arrive in this unfamiliar city. The moment they step out, they hop into a car and Elliot slams on the gas. He's already late for the meeting that could change his entire career. As he speeds down the road, Elliot tries to play the supportive dad. He thanks Ridley for coming along and tries to reassure her. "Honey, these pimples are temporary. Stop touching them and they'll clear up just fine." Here, the story adds an emotional layer. Elliot gently explains that it's all just hormones, something every teenager goes through. Hearing this, Ridley relaxes a little. The truth is, Ridley's mother passed away some time ago, and without her, the loneliness has become overwhelming. She's terrified of being alone, which is why she agreed to tag along on her dad's boring business trip just to have some company. But then the atmosphere shifts. Elliot's phone rings. It's the very man he's supposed to meet. The guy starts screaming at Elliot over the phone for being late. Elliot, desperate, starts apologizing profusely, making up flimsy excuses. But then, luck intervenes. The signal drops and the call cuts out. Elliot breathes a sigh of relief and pushes the car even faster, desperate to reach the wealthy client's mansion before it's too late. Bam! Suddenly, something darts onto the deserted road. Elliot slams on the brakes, but it's too late. The car smashes straight into the creature. The vehicle spins out of control and comes to a screeching halt in the bushes. Silence falls. A few seconds later, Elliot shakes off the shock and frantically asks Ridley, "Are you okay?" Thankfully, they're both alive. When they step out of the car to see what they hit, they are left speechless. This wasn't a deer or a wild animal. Ridley's eyes go wide in disbelief. Lying there is a white, strange, horse-like creature with a long, sharp horn on its forehead. Could it really be a unicorn? And the most terrifying part, its blood oozing from its wounds isn't red, it's a glowing bright blue. Elliot is furious, convinced the meeting is ruined. But Ridley? She's mesmerized by this magical being. It's as if the creature is calling to her. The horn begins to emit a faint golden glow. Like she's under a spell, Ridley instinctively reaches out and touches the glowing horn with her hand. The moment she touches it, Ridley's world flips upside down. Bizarre visions flood her mind, ancient memories, glimpses of the future, everything blurry and vibrant. Her mind spins. But then, thud! Elliot's voice snaps her back to reality. She sees her father, armed with a heavy tool, brutally finishing off the creature to end its suffering. Ridley screams, begging him to stop, but Elliot doesn't stop until the majestic beast takes its final breath. The scene shifts to Mr. Odell's lavish mansion. Elliot arrives to finalize the deal, but here's the twist. Elliot didn't leave the dead unicorn on the road. He secretly stuffed the carcass into his car's trunk. Parking outside the mansion, Elliot heads inside. He meets Odell's young son, Shepard, and his wife. Everything seems normal, but there's a strange tension hanging in the air. Elliot finally enters Mr. Odell's room where the billionaire is lying with an oxygen mask. It turns out this powerful man is battling an incurable disease and is on death's door. As Elliot tries to explain his tardiness, Ridley seems distracted. Odell's sharp eyes catch this and asks, "Child, are you all right?" Ridley lies and says she's fine, but then Shepard walks in and makes a rude comment about her skin. Elliot quickly intervenes and sends Ridley to the washroom to freshen up. She goes in, splashes water on her face, and when she looks up at the mirror, oh my God, she freezes in shock. Her face is flawless. Not a single pimple remains. Ridley spots the towel. It's stained with that same magical blue blood. She realizes exactly how this miracle happened. Meanwhile, outside, Odell explains that he has tried every treatment in the world, but nothing worked. He's making this deal solely to secure his family's future before he dies. He formally entrusts Elliot with the responsibility of looking after his son. Back in the bathroom, Ridley is still reeling. Just a few drops of the unicorn's blood completely erased her skin condition. She realizes this wasn't just an animal. Its blood is like an elixir that can cure any human ailment. And at that exact moment, in the trunk of the car, the broken unicorn horn begins to glow again. After everything is settled, Ridley comes out and tries to convince Elliot to call off the deal, but greed has taken hold of him. He forces Ridley to be polite to these people. Just as they are talking, suddenly, thud, thud, loud banging noises erupt from the car. The dead horse has started moving. This scene will stop your heart. The dead unicorn suddenly jolts back to life. Enraged, it starts smashing the car windows, its horn piercing through the glass. Everyone screams in terror. Guys, will they survive this? If you want them to make it out alive, quickly hit that like button. Chaos erupts, but then a female guard rushes in and without hesitation shoots the resurrected beast in the head. The horse falls silent again.
There's no hiding it now. Elliot spills the entire truth, but Ridley steps forward and reveals the biggest secret. She explains how the unicorn's blood cured her face. Hearing this, a new light flickers in the dying Odell's eyes. Not hope, but pure greed. Ridley begs them to call animal rescue, but Odell refuses. He realizes this horse is the key to his survival. Night falls, and Ridley is plagued by nightmares. When she wakes, she sees the mansion crawling with scientists in hazmat suits. They've restrained Ridley and Elliot. When the doctors analyze the horse's blood, they are stunned by the results. This blood can truly cure any disease. Odell wastes no time and commands, "Test this on me immediately." Without hesitation, the doctors fill a syringe with the glowing blue blood and inject it straight into Odell's veins. Ridley can't watch anymore and flees into the woods. Meanwhile, in the lab, scientists notice something disturbing. The dead horse's veins are still pulsing. It's not fully dead. In the forest, Ridley feels like someone is watching her from the darkness. Someone is out there. The scene shifts. By evening, when Elliot goes to check on Odell, a miracle has occurred. The man who couldn't even sit up is now standing. Odell declares the blood has worked. Meanwhile, Ridley is researching in the library, where Shepard helps her print some files. As Shepard leaves the room, he bumps into a healthy, standing Odell and stops dead in his tracks. Death has been cheated. Now Odell's true nature is revealed. Odell orders the doctors, "Drain it dry. Take every drop of blood from that beast. He wants to hoard this elixir forever." The doctors warn him, "Sir, this blood has an expiry. It won't work forever." But a man blinded by greed listens to no one. Reading through ancient texts, Ridley discovers a terrifying truth. She finds an old legend about a royal family who drank unicorn blood just like this. The result? The creature returned from the dead and wiped out the entire bloodline. Ridley runs to Odell and warns him, "This isn't a cure, it's a death sentence. If you take too much, the consequences will be horrific." But Odell just laughs it off, saying, "I'm going to show this to the whole world." He has no idea he's just invited a nightmare into his home.
Now, Odell and his doctors are preparing to move the dead horse's body out of the mansion. Suddenly, zit, the entire mansion goes dark, a blackout. In the silence, only one sound echoes, the frantic beep of the doctor's monitor. Beep, beep, the machine is screaming a warning. The horse they think is dead is still alive. Outside, Ridley looks up at the sky. Strange green and blue lights, aurora borealis, are dancing above, as if signaling the arrival of something magical or deadly. Ah! A scream pierces the darkness. Suddenly, a doctor hits the floor, his chest torn open. Elliot watches in horror and realizes something terrifying. The creature attacking them isn't the one they killed. This is another one, bigger, more terrifying, and fueled by rage. This is the dead horse's father. The furious unicorn starts tearing through the guards like they're nothing. Elliot screams, "Ridley, get to the car!" But the demonic horse leaps onto the vehicle, crushing it instantly.
Ridley runs for her life and hides in the nearby stable. The monster horse finds Ridley. She cowers in the corner, terrified. But then something strange happens. Seeing Ridley, the bloodthirsty beast suddenly calms. Its massive horn begins to glow. Trembling, Ridley reaches out her hand and touches it. A silent connection forms between them. But just as it does, bang, bang, the guards arrive and open fire. The horse, startled, flees into the night to save itself. Everyone rushes back inside the mansion. Ridley finally snaps. She screams at Elliot, "Dad, why won't you listen? That horse isn't evil. He just wants his child back. Give them back." But Odell, he's blinded by greed. He declares, "I won't run. Now I will hunt them." He has no idea he is challenging death itself. Meanwhile, Odell's son, Shepard, sneaks into the lab. He takes a sample of the magical blood and creates a strange serum. Without thinking of the consequences, he injects it into himself. And guys, this is where the story twists. His body starts to contort in pain. His veins bulge. He is transforming from a human into something else. Ridley realizes it's a trap. The unicorns have set up an ambush in the woods. She desperately calls Elliot. "Dad, pick up the phone." But Elliot has already gone into the forest with the hunters. The guards soon realize they are completely surrounded. In the dark woods, the unicorns attack like shadows. Elliot thinks fast. He puts on night vision goggles, spots the horses, and drags Odell out of there just in time. They run back into the mansion and lock the doors, but it's too late. One horse follows them in, and from the front, the second horse, the mother, appears. Odell is now trapped between two enraged parents. He tries to calm them down, but will a father forgive his child's murderer? Never. The second horse attacks from behind, and in a single strike, Odell's story ends. If you think greed always leads to destruction, hit that like button right now. But death is everywhere. Desperate, Ridley drags the body of the dead baby unicorn forward. It's the only way to calm them down. Elliot tries to call the police. No network. Odell's wife, weeping, begs, "Give it back. I can't watch any more destruction." They decide to return the child. A guard and the greedy doctor carry the baby unicorn outside. The parent unicorns are waiting. But here, the doctor had made a fatal mistake. He had secretly cut off the dead baby's horn. As soon as the parents see their child is mutilated, their rage explodes. In a split second, they crush the doctor to death. The guard barely escapes with his life. Now Shepard steps forward. His eyes are no longer human. They are glowing. He says, "Only Ridley can save us, because she is the only innocent one." Elliot gives up hope. Shepard is now in full control. His strength is growing, and his intentions are becoming darker by the second. Shepard forcefully grabs Ridley. Suddenly, the unicorns smash through the walls. Elliot and Ridley run for their lives. The unicorns don't spare anyone. They kill Shepard's mother, too. To save Ridley, Elliot locks her on the balcony and steps in front of the monsters to distract them. A father will do anything to save his daughter. Shepard, now armed with a crossbow, drags Ridley hostage into the courtyard. The baby unicorn lies there. The father unicorn charges in anger, but seeing Ridley, he bows down. Shepard seizes the moment and binds the magical creature with ropes. He's about to kill it when Entry, the mother unicorn, charges in, and riding on her back is none other than Elliot. Elliot has finally chosen the right side. The mother horse comes to Ridley and lies down peacefully. Shepard has lost his mind. He starts tying up the mother horse too. Elliot grabs the severed horn and attacks Shepard. But Shepard is no longer human. He's a monster. He blocks Elliot's strike and brutally wounds him. Elliot falls to the ground, bleeding out. Shepard is about to finish him when the father unicorn breaks free. He stands up and delivers a massive kick to Shepard. Shepard flies through the air, hits the ground, and dies instantly. The human monster is no more. But victory comes at a price. Elliot lies on the ground, taking his final breaths. Ridley rushes to him, sobbing. Elliot's trembling hand touches Ridley's face and asks, "Honey, what did you see in those visions that day?" Crying, Ridley tells him she saw their world, their pain. Elliot smiles, whispers, "Forgive me," and closes his eyes forever. It's a moment that will break anyone's heart. But wait, the story isn't over. Suddenly, the two great unicorns step closer. They touch their horns together, creating a blinding, magical light. The light hits the dead baby unicorn, and its severed horn reattaches. Then the light falls on Elliot, and right before our eyes, his wounds begin to heal. He is alive. This is the unicorn's way of saying thank you. Before the police arrive, they use their magic to vanish Elliot and Ridley away to safety. The story ends with freedom. Elliot and Ridley are happy, and the unicorns return to their forest. If you loved this magical story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll keep bringing you amazing stories like this. See you in the next video.